Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's March 26, 2019. Hoping you're having a wonderful day, a blessed day indeed. I've had quite a few updates for you guys today, and this might be the last one, honestly. We'll have to wait and see. But a couple things I wanted to talk about. First, we'll talk about Israel and Gaza. All right. Well, rocket barrages were still occurring over the past hour or two from Gaza into Israel, and it looks like it's pretty calm right now. But I bet my bottom dollar that Israel is still going to strike Gaza. A retaliatory strike against Gaza is going to happen. All right, they're not going to let these rocket barrages happen without an answer. Okay, we're still seeing more military assets being moved to the Gaza border. All right, and this doesn't just happen on a whim. So this is a situation we really have to watch. Okay. Next, let's talk about Russia, Venezuela, United States of America. There are reports that even more Russian military forces will be sent to Venezuela. Okay. This is becoming a very troubling situation that we need to keep our eyes on. All right. U.S. officials are saying that this is a dangerous escalation. That you got Mark Rubio saying that all the people against military intervention, they're going to see how bad it gets. A lot of finger pointing, a lot of the U.S. wondering what the hell is going on, and you got to ask yourself, like at this point, do I see us striking Venezuela with Russian military presence there? I don't think I do. A lot of the reports are saying that the current Russian troops that are there and the one general are special forces. Okay, there's rumored intelligence of submarines, Russian submarines around Venezuela as well. To think that we would strike Venezuela now doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, I feel like that would open the gates to World War III or a greater conflict in the region. But that doesn't mean that we will not strike Venezuela. We're still seeing cyber attacks against Venezuela as well, or these rolling blackouts. I guess we can't call them cyber attacks, but I mean, I feel like we all believe, and there's sufficient evidence to point to it being cyber attacks that's putting Venezuela into these blackouts. All right. Now, I don't know where we go from here. I'm not going to act like I have all the answers. I don't. Not going to make any bold predictions because the information's all over the place. Okay, and it's a very dangerous situation. And that's all I can say, and that's all I will say. And we need to keep our eyes on Venezuela as well. And then more of the long term, North Korea. All right, there's been detected North Korean activity related to solid fuel systems for their ICBMs. Okay, a lot of U.S. and South Korea reconnaissance going on around North Korea, which points to the fact that they might start provocations once again in the form of missile tests. And so, to think that a North Korean missile test is not too far away, I think it's a pretty rational thought. Now, it just seems like there's so many flashpoints going on right now. More than I could think of in a long time. You got North Korea, you got India and Pakistan, you got Israel, you've got everyone disagreeing with Trump saying the Golan belongs to Israel. You got Israel and Gaza. All right, you got Syria. You have reports that Iran is giving orders for these rocket attacks against Israel, and you got Venezuela, along with Russia and the United States. All of this, all of these flashpoints happening, very dangerous situations. And so when people talk about World War III, and they call us conspiracy theorists, it's not that hard to connect the dots. It's not that hard to look at all these flashpoints and think, 1 minute something can light up, flare up, and cause a worldwide catastrophe. This is all these things we need to keep our eyes on. All right. And part of the reason why I make these videos, because I want everyone to understand what's going on around the world, not just what the mainstream media is telling you, because the mainstream media is not talking about Venezuela. They're not talking about Russian troops in Venezuela. They're not talking about Israel and Gaza. I mean, what, maybe 5% of today's mainstream media coverage covered Israel and Gaza? No one cares. No one's talking about India and Pakistan anymore. Okay, that was last month's news. I mean, yeah, February 27th was probably the last time we really heard about it from the mainstream. But, I mean, it's still very real. Anything can pop off. North Korea, they only cared about that when the failed summit at Hanoi happened. And why? Because they saw it as a failure for President Trump. That's all the coverage is right now. Is all the coverage is about failures of President Trump, the Mueller report, Jesse Smolden, and him getting off of those 16 felony count charges in Chicago. Which don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on that, because that's a crock of shit. And sorry for my language, but it is. It's a crock of shit. Um, but if you want to look for answers, you don't go to the mainstream. They're not going to give you answers. They're going to give you their agenda. All right, and that's part of the reason why I started making these videos. I don't do it because I want money. I mean, I never monetize my videos, and I've told people countless times I will never monetize my videos. I don't think people should have to sit through an ad, or me get paid to throw information out there to let you guys know what's going on, because I think we are all entitled to that. And that's why I love when I have informed comments below my videos, that I read every single one of them, where they say, hey dude, this is my perspective, or I think you're a little off, this is what I've learned. Love learning that. I mean, I don't know how many times that I've read comments that I'm like, oh, I was a little bit off with my reporting here. And a couple times in my videos I've also stated that fact, kind of going off on a ramble, and feel like I do that all the time. But end all be all, a lot of flashpoints we need to watch. Israel and Gaza, Venezuela, that might be more short term. North Korea, maybe a little bit more long term. India, Pakistan, who the hell knows? I mean, I'm just waiting for something to pop off there. But things are pretty calm, and I hope they remain calm. This whole Chinese troops in Pakistan might derail that a little bit. But as more information about all this comes out, I'll continue to watch. I'll continue to make videos and update you guys. I think it's time for a beer. It's definitely time for a couple prayers, and it's definitely time to keep our eyes to the skies, guys. God bless.